2 nights ago, I had a show called Does the Black Manosphere Spend Too Much Time Complaining About Women? One of my good YouTube friends who has blossomed and become a really, really, really great force in this sector of what we know as Black YouTube, Paris Milan, called into the show. And Paris is one of the few successful YouTubers outside of ABL where in their spare time, they like to come to chats and call in the shows, and they'll set people on fire. They get a kick out of that. They're kind of mischievous in this unique way. But nevertheless, she called in and she wanted to know, why are black men not talking about getting married? Why are black men not talking about marriage? And we had a discussion about this. And I came up with some reasons. And I don't know if that was sufficient enough for Paris, but I will think about some things right now. And it just dawned on me that there is one reason why black men are not getting married. Now I thought about it. Not so much as before. Well, is it feminism? I don't think it's feminism. Is it black women got a bad attitude? Well, I think that's probably always been the case for a lot of brothers. That's always been a complaint. Many, many years. My granddaddy's 100. He always talked about that. So what's stopping black men from getting married in today's time to black women? Now, this is going to shock you. But it's not what you think. See, what is stopping black men from getting married to black women, or any woman in general, is what causes most divorces in the United States. And what causes most divorces in the United States is lack of money. This is Polish money, 50s zloty. This is about $13 to $14. So I'm just using this as an example. Well, what do you mean money? Well, if you are a black man coming out of poverty into the middle class, and for most black men, we are coming out of poverty into the middle class. It is not the same as a white guy who has been multi-generational middle class, or other black men who have been multi-generational middle class, or Asian men who have been multi-generational middle class. Because see, if you come out of poverty as a black man and you went to college, when you got college loans, you get a job, well, then you got to pay your rent. Then you got a car note. And see, here's the one thing that people don't give black men a lot of credit for. If you are coming out of poverty into the middle class, somebody you love is still in poverty. What am I saying here? That means mama, brother, sister, and if you have kids or a daughter is still poor. Now, most of you brothers who have something in life, some of y'all have been homeless. Some of y'all have lost it all and got it back. But one thing that will really take a brother's pockets down is mama needing money. And we got to give it to her because mama gave it to us. So when you're coming into the middle class and you have to help people who don't know how to manage money, you giving to people who don't manage money, you then are 1 or 2 paychecks from back being poor yourself. Then you meet this beautiful, attractive black woman. Now you have a 1-bedroom apartment and, you barely keeping the lights on yourself. And you have this big butt, beautiful woman that's there. and she would like to get married. But see, the problem is she got college loans. And she don't got no money coming from her family. But at the same time, her taste level is a lot higher than yours. See, I'm about to really dig this deep real quick. See, if women didn't expect so much stuff and were not so hypergamous, example, black women, we would see more marriages in Black America. But see, when black women graduate college and when they get a job, if they gonna be with a man, they want the nice shit right now. You see, they want that nice, expensive wedding that this brother can't afford. And they want that engagement ring that's nice that this brother can't afford. Now, she don't care nothing about the fact that the brother is struggling. He trying to make a name for himself. It would be better if they stayed in the one or two bedroom apartment together. Maybe one of them have a car and share the car until they can do better, and one of them probably catch the public transportation. See, that would be better, but she don't want to do that. And see, this brother knows that just dating her, he can't afford her. Because he got to give her gas money. She needs other stuff. And see, she wants a house. Now, he don't need the house. He cool as it is. But not her. She want to live in that nice community. Because she been calling down to the bank and she has a combined income. Oh, we make $140,000 a year. We can afford this $400,000 house. We can afford 2 cars at $500 a month a piece. But the brother knows he can't afford that. And then he go ahead and do it anyway. And see, one of the reasons, or the main reasons why black men can't get married, they can't afford to get married to you. Because see, it costs too goddamn much. See, as black men, many of us got to still help mama. We got to help other folks. We got to pay college loans. And then we got to take care of a wife on top of that. And Lord forbid you get pregnant. Got to take care of that too. Most black men can't afford a goddamn wife. And most black women, when they're dealing with black men, are not going to get married to a dude. And struggle with a dude. Especially after college. Living in the beat up apartment. Living under less than stellar circumstances. That's not usually going to happen. Because women want to struggle by themselves. They don't want to be struggling with a grown dude. And see, most brothers know that. So they say it's cheaper for me to stay by myself, get a roommate. Because a wife costs too much goddamn money in America. See, this is the main reason. This is the reason. And you have a lot of women who are not willing to work with a brother on building a life together. And see, this is what a lot of black men complain about when you deal with these other groups. White women, Asian women, Mexican women. These women, for the most part, in comparison to black women, I'm not saying there ain't no good black women out there. They are more willing to be committed to working on the relationship for the long term. That means avoiding impulsive buying things that you don't need. For the what? long term. And these willing or more to to contribute more what? Likely for the long term. This is why a lot of times you have a white girl and you notice that anybody who dated black women and dated white women, who's more giving? Most of the other women are more giving than black women, to be honest. And I'm talking about as far as when it comes to money and stuff like that. Man, most, oh sure, let's do this. I'm not saying that all, but this is probably one of the reasons why a lot of black men do marry out. Because the other races of women are a little bit more willing to, be more flexible, try to bring more to the table to help the marriage or relationship work longer financially. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of brothers, I'm just saying, it's money. Lack of money. So that's my response. In Paris, if you're out there listening, I probably should say this on the live stream, but I thought about this. And this is the reason why a lot of black men in the world today, with prices going up, not getting married. Cost too much. So anyways, brothers, what do you think? Am I wrong or right on this? Is there any other reason? Please comment below and let me know what's up. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I want to give a shout out to all the brothers who have been supporting me on Patreon. If you like my content and you want to support not only this channel, but the blog, negromanosphere.com, if you really appreciate what we do, pledge $5 a month. You get unique content and you're helping black male media go further. We have over 1,000 articles for brothers to read, over 4 free ebooks. I have a wonderful staff over there, Ron Wills, Alan Roger Courage, so many talented brothers over there. So support the negromanosphere.com. Help black men get a voice, because nobody will pay for our own voice but us. So again, brothers, appreciate you for everything that you guys are doing. I'm out.